Hello, welcome to the Haunted Hub. We're back previously from Hauntings of England. You know, we've had to move on from that and we're going into something new. My name's Tony.
My name's Stu.
You know, we're just basically going to do a small series of places locally, hopefully mainly in Leicestershire, that have active reportings of hauntings. We're going to go in, give it the best shot. You know, we don't go in with any sort of knowledge of anything. So yeah, we just went down to the haunted farmhouse, which is a unusual one. You know, there's a stable block with the horses within. There's an old cottage within it and an old barn at the back. So this is the video you're going to see now. It's nothing staged, nothing made up. This is the real deal, like.
Yeah, the idea is that we just do a series of small videos, yeah?
Yeah.
And at reported active places. As Tony just said, we don't do any research. We just get to hear of these places, approach the people and see if we can go in and do a bit of an invest. And that's the one we've just done. That's the first one we've done and it was amazing, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good. We've just this minute
just found
just reviewed an orb, didn't we?
Yeah, something going through from the wall. So
yeah, it was interesting. So we're just reviewing it at the moment, but the video should be out in the next day or so, yeah?
Yep, and this is the one now you're going to be seeing, so enjoy it, but don't forget, comment, give us some feedback, tell us what you're in the EVPs. This is one thing we do capture a lot of, EVPs. But what we find is when we put the videos out from the previous work, not enough people get involved. You need to tell us what you hear. We pretty much put unknown now, unless we're really sure what we think it's saying. We want to hear your views on the comment section.
I mean, it's really important because we're not fakers. We're genuinely interested in the paranormal, trying to see what's out there, what's on the other side. It wouldn't do anybody any good if we start throwing things around and making it up. So we don't do that. We are genuine people who go out and try to capture something for you guys, you know, to put it out there. And so comments are really important as well. Good comments. But if there's any negativity, we can take it. There's not a problem there. But we do it for you and for us, obviously. So we're all part of this community together. And it's about sharing information and ideas and techniques as well. And that's where we want to grow with it as well. So we want everybody to be part of this community, don't we?
Yeah, there's too much negative in the paranormal. You know, from my experience, if somebody thinks it's brilliant every time, put the thumbs down 8 times. Yeah. It's pretty sad. We sit there, we laugh at you, you're comical. It's no good. It's not a competition. It's about collecting the evidence and enjoyment and getting things out there that are real.
Yeah, we're just sharing it. So, you know, if you don't think it's any good, fair, but you don't have to, you know, down it all the time.
Come from out the shadows, give us a proper comment, we'll talk to you about it.
Do a proper comment. If you've got anything that, you know, like that you're not happy with or you think we can improve, we're not producers. We're not TV sort of personalities. We're just 2 guys with regular jobs who go out and do something. So we're probably very similar to the people, you guys who are watching it all as well. So we're all in this together. So let's share, and if you've got any videos, get them onto Tony.
Yeah, and we'll put them through the Haunted Hub. I'm looking for more content as well to put through this channel. You know, anybody who's out there who does decent videos, obviously we can't put anything on because there is a lot of people out there not quite hitting the standard of lighting, production. It doesn't have to be amazing production, but it's got to be to a decent standard, you know, be good and not be faking and silly stuff, and we'll quite happily look into putting it through the channel, which helps everybody.
Yeah, and the other thing is I'm a photographer by trade or profession. If you've got any pictures, any stills, send them across as well. I'd love to see them because that's what I do. I've been doing it for 40 years. So I know about light anomalies, obviously, and reflections and how it all works. So that would be really good if you're really stuck as to whether it is an apparition that you've captured or something unusual. Send them over. I'd be delighted to have a look and just give you a fair comment on it.
Yep. Anyway.
Yep.
Hope you enjoy the Haunted Hub.
Yes.
See you soon.
See you later. Cheers. Okay. What I've got down here is like a pony and trap with 2 children that are up here. There is an adult with them, but it's not that strong. It's more like a girl and a boy, a young girl and a boy. I would say they're probably about sort of, I don't know, 7, 8, and 11 along here.
Okay.
And they're very happy. But they're coming down here, and it's a summer's day, and there's a pony with a little cart.
I had a feeling of the cart.
Yeah, there's a cart, and I don't know what they've been doing, but whether they've just gone and collected some hay or something like that, or fruit or something. Was there an orchard or something like that? Apples or something, yeah. Could be. But I see them laughing and dancing. She's got, like, you know, blonde hair. And
Actually, well, going back, the orchard where we were,
okay, yeah.
that is a bowling green, but I think before that, actually, it was an orchard, and the back paddock has got a lot of fruit trees still in it.
Well, I reckon
So
that probably
may
would
have
been
linked round, because obviously these houses weren't
Yeah,
here. It was
no.
this, all that housing
Well,
estate over there was part
I'm
of the
picking up
park.
like a summer's day, and they're very happy. And there's as far as I can see, there's a guy, an older guy, like, you know, holding the reins, single horse and a trap, and the two children. The girl is walking, and I think the lad's in the back, but they've been down collecting fruit and hay and all that type of thing. And it's a very nice scene, you know. And they're coming along here, and they are part of the family here.
Okay. Odd,
Visual.
because obviously there's not a huge amount known about the house. I mean, we have done some kind of dabbling into finding a bit about the history, but obviously, like I say, I think the last census was 1890 or something, so you can't go back too much further. And the farm was a different name then as well. So
well, there's two children here, and I've just been told that one had died tragically.
okay,
Now it's interesting, and perhaps that's why they're grounded here.
okay. Is that a boy or a girl?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Let me feel.
Yeah,
when
I had a
come
feeling
back.
one of them died.
Yeah,
I thought that's what
did.
you were going to say when you tell me your story. I thought,
Yeah, no.
But what happened?
One of them's.
yeah, yeah. Well, I was waiting for it, to be honest.
Died, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can pick up.
Okay.
Okay, the immediate thing that I got here was one of the family members hung himself over.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
And he's only a young guy,
Okay.
and I'm not sure quite what his name is, John or somebody.
Right.
Okay, but he took his life in here.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I've heard of something happening here.
Yeah, that's
I
what
can't, to be honest, I can't remember, but
Yeah.
I think
that's what he did. He did.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I've ever been told a name.
I think, did Paul tell me what's on the
He's-
dog?
He's
That
sort
was
of.
in the house.
Well, so that's different.
No, he hung
It all
himself.
goes on down here.
He hung himself in here because he was. I think he felt he'd let his father down. He was a bit depressed, you know, manic
Okay.
depressive as well. And I think that from what I'm getting here, I can see that the young guy is He's in here, and I think he'd had an argument with his family or his father or whatever, and it was one mid-morning, and he came in, and it was just snapped, right, I've had enough, that's it, bang, and he just told me so. I think it's got something to do with a woman as well. I'm just picking up a woman involvement in this, and the family didn't agree with it. I mean, it's tragic, really. You know, it's sort of.
Sad for him.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, you know, and.
So this is the place I'd always love to convert to live in.
To live in.
Yeah.
I think the thing is.
Not retired.
Well, the thing is, he's not going to bother you.
No.
But his energy's here. Yeah. There's somebody in that room there who is different to this person in here, who's not nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, I'm not going to give too much away, but
He's not nice.
no, we've had a friend a few years ago who was a psychic that came here, and she wanted to learn to communicate with animals. Actually, that was her reason for coming here. But she walked in there and she walked out again, and she just said, "Get me out of here. I don't like it. It's not nice."
I'll just tell you who it is. It's his
Okay.
wife.
Oh, okay.
She's screaming in there. She's gone slightly mad.
Oh, okay.
Now, whether she's suffering from dementia or some mental issue, so she's up there looking down. She's the one who's actually causing a lot of the trouble in here.
Okay, yeah.
He's trying to. He's washed his hands of her, to be honest with you. That's what I'm picking up. They're married, and she's trouble. She's going to cause like things to throw, noises. It's going to be interesting
What,
to
now? Yeah.
Yeah. Even now, you know, she's.
You can't get away from him, can you? Life and death.
I'm picking up. She's threatening us already.
Ooh.
You know.
Ages.
Who's Jane anyway?
Don't know. Well, middle name. Don't know.
She's just saying to me, Jane is to blame. Something like that, Jane. So she's obviously locked in there. They've locked her away. And that's why she's upset and angry, because they've left her in there and they just give her food, but then she's going out of mind, a bit like being in prison, I suppose. But she said that Jane, whoever she is, it'd be interesting to find out who that is, wouldn't it, Tony, you know? You want to communicate with us? Yes, please. Okay, Jack, are you with us? See who we've got.
Did you hear that bit?
I did. So
It's the second bit after.
I am.
So one after the it's the little voice after the.
Not the first bit, not the last bit, the one after that.
Just after that. Put it down there. Put it down the finger. That's correct, yeah. I was going to see if because these ones quite localised, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a message for us. Would you like to come forward? We're here to communicate with you. You got a message for us, Jack?
You got one.
see somebody shouted in here. That's good, that isn't it?
Watch the thing on the floor.
Pardon? Well, we want to speak to you. We're not going to go until you show us that you're here. Okay, we'll carry on talking this way then, till you can get enough energy to move something. Okay, Jack, did you die in here? Did you die here, Jack?
Get out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is,
Hey, mate.
what? It's got light bulb fixed. It's turned off with the key.
Oh, there it is, flipped again.
I was just counting then to see if it was just like, but it's not that, did it?
Cottage.
Why is that doing?
What's all that? What, just a book going on?
Hey?
It's Quidditch.
Oh, this app we have.
Flickering the light. Okay, who's got with us in the room, please? Are you flickering the light? Yeah.
Mia. Right, shall we go into the, we've got the other bit of gizmo. Right, so we'll leave all that running then now. Let's recording that lot now.
Clear.
That's the, do you want to go on next? I'll be on the camera.
So. We all go down, as far down there as we can just what I connected with in here was one of the young men of the family hung himself in here. Okay, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was an argument, I think, what I'm picking up, with low self-esteem on his father.
I don't know anything about it other
Yeah.
than what you just, the first, yeah, he hung himself, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And basically he met a girl, local girl, who was below what his father thought he should marry into, because obviously he was going to take over the farm, and it was a big conflict, and there was a big fallout, and he hung himself. So what we're going to do is try to connect with him tonight, and his mum found him. She was the one that walked in, obviously devastated over it, and even I felt emotional when I connected with all that as well. Clearer idea of your name, but it's either Tom or John. You mentioned Terry, and that you're willing to communicate with us, and if you've got any message, we'd love to communicate with you. We mean you no harm, we just want to speak to you. It's the first time, obviously, that you'll have had the opportunity, I believe, to speak to anybody on the other side. Having now passed over, do you have a message for anybody
It's going from 14% to 0 instantly.
Okay, let's start this again. So I'm going to call you Tom. First of all, we're just going to... Tom, I want you to just stop. I want you to make a noise for us. Can you throw something?
Can you make the battery go dead on this again?
Now's your chance to make a noise to let us know that you're with us. We're not here to harm you, chastise you, or laugh at you. We're here to talk to you.
Let the owner of the farm now understand that you're here and you're in peace and you're just grounded in this place.
I want to ask you, do you have a message for any of us here? What's your message?
What's your message?
I did mine before he was, that's how I sound.
Is he-
That's before you asked that.
Oh.
Let's just do this one.
Oh.
That was before
Sounds
Stu asked that out.
Seems like heavens forbid, but
The issue was, the reason he killed himself was the girl he was seeing, he got pregnant, and the father made her abort the baby. That was why he couldn't handle it.
yeah, that's a good one. Stick that over here, Stu, not too close.
What year are you living in?
Let's see if I've got anything.
Okay, the lights have completely gone now. You can use all of our energies to communicate with us. He's standing over there. I can, like in my mind's eye, I see him here. He's looking at us.
How would you explain he looks?
He's very he's he looks like dark eyes, dark hair, dark eyes.
Has he got a beard?
No. He's unshaven,
Yeah.
but he's dark. But he looks what one could sort of to probably describe more like The Walking Dead. You know
I've just
what-
watched all that.
Have you? It's
Yeah.
like that. He's very drawn
I've
and
just started.
white. Anyway, let's see what we've got here.
There's a good whisper there, but I can't make out what it's saying. What was that?
It's the like one, probably a cat or something.
Yeah, it is at the bottom. I just seen
I thought I'd seen a red flash before it came on.
Did you climb up those ladders and hang yourself from the rafters up there? What year is it? What year did you hang yourself? Come in between us all and tell us, please.
I've got a question for you, Tom. Do you know that you're dead? Do you know you've passed over? What was that over there? Did you hear that?
What was it? Did somebody just knock something?
Pardon? Something up there.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone shoveling something.
Yeah.
Got a feeling you know, but you know, Nicky mentioned Mary. Who's Mary?
My sister, mate.
Yeah.
Who had the cottage then?
Look at cottage here.
It's gone now, or was whatever it was a cottage.
Yeah, yeah, but where you were earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's lived in there for years.
Just wondered. The only reason I say that is because Nicky mentioned a Mary, but it's not a recent Mary. It's and I've got a feeling that it's either this person's sister or a close relation. Don't think it was his mum, because I think I've got a different name for his mum. But she's here as well. I don't know why. Does Mary mean anything to anybody? You know, you've got that pathway. Do you remember what I was saying? There's a horse and trap there,
Mm.
and there's two children on the horse and trap, one male, one female, young.
Yeah.
That's this. I'm sure that's the boy. And the guy who was pulling the car, I'm sure was the guy, Jack, in the old cottage where we've just been. Right? I reckon that the brother and sister, and the sister is grounded because he's hung himself here. Is that hear that noise then?
Could be anything, couldn't it? But it's
I think there's a connection between a brother and sister here as well, because they were very, very close. And I just got the feeling it was late 1800s or early 1900s for some reason. Is that right? Mary and Jack, are you together? Very fast as you can hear, so you can't get a word. So if it comes through...
what we're looking for is multiple words
Yeah.
with the same voice. Tom, are you here? Where are we, Tom? Oh, I wonder what word then. Your hand.
So you go with
What's the village called?
Did you hang yourself? Really sad. Did you do that? With a lot of it. Come on. Plenty you can speak to us about. What do you want to tell him? Is it true about your girlfriend with the pregnancy? Really sad.
still hang around with this farm? You have fun here? Or is it a sad place for you?
Who's that?
The lad that was here, I was trying to think on the census form what his name is. I'm sure it's Andrew.
The lad who hung himself.
He was, whichever it is, 1901, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure his name's Andrew. He's down as farmhand.
Be interesting, wouldn't it? Very interesting.
I'm sure it's Andrew.
Is this right?
Let's just give.
Andrew, is it true that you did hang yourself here? You come close to us now, please.
Does that say help me, doesn't it? It's a good little horse.
Okay, so is that right? Is your name Andrew?
What?
There was a white sort of line, not really bright, just dull. He was there for a bit and it's just faded out.
Well,
Was it coming from there, in that corner above?
Well, my camera's on all of that up there.
Yeah. There was
Right.
something there. Could have been the eyes playing up or whatever.
Yeah, well, I've seen a couple in the river.
And then I thought I'd seen something dart. I think there's a few different little bugs or whatever on there. There could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, we're in a barn and stuff. Well, yeah, you'll have to see.
Yeah,
Did you get anything up
I
there?
did. Yeah, I did. Paul was just confirming that that I'd connected with a religious aspect here. Paul was just saying that it was owned by the rectory.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
was the dairy for the farm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hence
yeah.
dairy there, but then that road was dry.
Yeah,
If you stand there, look straight up, it's straight
yeah,
up. That's where they bring the cattle down. Straight into there. That's not stables.
yeah,
That's a milking
yeah.
station, if you like, in there.
What I connected with here was down there. I think when we first got here, wasn't there? That I saw two children and a farmhand in a horse and trap,
Right.
and they'd been to collect what I could see was fruit and hay and then Nicky said there was an orchard somewhere next to it.
Well, there was an orchard out there.
Yeah. So.
How old that is, I couldn't tell you. But I don't think it's that old.
Yeah, but there were just two children, and there was a connection with the family there.
But on that side of the road, that's where they used to grow the beet crops.
Right.
So what they do is bring them back.
Yeah.
Whether that's what you see.
I could see two children with something in the cart, and it was hay. It was
Bringing it
was
back.
something they were bringing back, and it was actually what I thought it was probably, late autumnal time,
But the barn that was there,
Yeah.
that burned down,
Right.
1920s,
Uh-huh.
because they couldn't get a fire crew out of it, so it was still in existence. And apparently all the village came down to watch the barn burn down.
Highlight of the day.
Yay! No, I didn't need to. I just stood by the door and I said, didn't I?
The lady in black, didn't you?
I
Or
said,
black
there's
dress.
a lady, a Victorian. I thought
The
she
lad
was.
that hung himself,
Yeah.
there was another medium psychic, whatever,
Right.
who told me that.
Okay.
And you said the same thing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But
And
she refused to go in there.
he would. Yeah.
She
there-
wouldn't go in there.
No, but there is a guy and his wife who lived in there, and she went mad.
And from what I remember what she'd said, he's the son that's hung himself, It's nothing to do with the house. But his father used to beat him. If you go on in, I think it's 1901 census, you'll pick up back then who lived in there.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it, Tony?
And I'm certain the lad's name is Andrew. Evans lived there. He's got a maid. I can't remember her name. She's not very old.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
That was that app again,
It's
wasn't
just
it? It's the thing talking.
He is.
Is it one of
Yeah,
my
that's what I
thoughts,
thought.
But I'm sure he lived with his sister in the house.
Okay, so we're just ending an amazing night at Lodge Farm. We had quite a bit of audio. Hopefully, you got
Mainly
some,
audio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Again, yeah. I did see a few different lights. Tony did as well, red ones, and
Yeah, I connected with a number of people. One who hung himself here, and a woman who went, I think, crazy, and a guy called Jack, the husband, in the old cottage. So we're going to be reviewing all the footage and seeing if we can get confirmation historically as well. So it'll be an interesting episode. Hope everybody enjoys it, and it's all factual. It's actually on the cuff. It's it's not. We don't do any research, as you know. So hopefully we'll get confirmation of a few of these names and dates as well. So it's good night.